to the government of Jamaica. Sign the man, sign the man. The government of Jamaica put man. The government of Jamaica put a law in the law of the land. So the minimum wage is $15,000 per 40 work week. Anybody breach that can go to prison. You can't blame the government for that.
When me
So
you,
understand.
let me ask you a question.
Hey, but you, in addition to that, you say, mean that if you have a domestic helper, right, you have to pay them 15,000. You can have a domestic helper, you pay them 50,000 a week, and it do happen in Jamaica too. You can pay them 40,000. You pay account.
You still not the point where me say a while ago, you know. Me say, I will jump up and say, carry my minister of labor. Yes. But you know what, as me tell you, say them now fire you, then send you home and give you. I want them call to me, no remember name, if I lay off, I want them say, and you go home. And them now pay you. And then we call you back. Them must say them fire you, you know, and yes, it's mad, yes, I do your work, you know. Then you got once, but I do two work, that's what now, you know. You see, at the end, at the 3 months, and you come back, them still no call you back, you know, them not fire you, you know. So when you tell minister, I them say me never fire him. You can't tell me say me can't lay off nobody.
You,
so
Richard,
I remember when
they passed the minimum wages law in the 70s.
Yeah.
See?
You
remember
keep
what
down
happened
fight again. And
you
talk when me just a while ago. And that them are used.
I remember what happened. No, I remember what happened. You know, you have some people, you see, all up at the hills who were paying their helpers more than the minimum wages. You know what they did? They cut the people and pay. I don't remember if it was $15 a week at the time. But let's say they were getting $20. They cut them pay and said that's what the government has to get, which was really unfair too, you know.
So minimum wage hold on. You're having it wrong, you know. Common sense, you're having it wrong. Domestic workers' wage is not a part of the average minimum wage. You have a different wage for domestic workers and security.
Oh, really? How much is that? I didn't know that.
Right? I don't remember what it is now, but they don't fall under the regular minimum wage.
So it's more than 50,000.
Because what happened? Security, normally they hear the minimum wage, and then they hear the minimum wage for security and the minimum wage for domestic workers.
They call it industrial. Right.
Industrial worker, right.
Yes, I remember.
Under this government. Well, I know, under this government, I don't know if they wrap everything in a one now. But because you just hear them say minimum wage and a whole. But normally, even under Portia Simpson administration, you normally hear industrial domestic workers wage.
Security guard.
You normally hear the minimum wage, and you normally hear the security wage. Right? So I don't know if under this government they wrap up everything in the one.
No, the security is more than that.
That's what I have to look into.
So well I know.
Yeah, I have a friend who's a security guard and getting like the over 100,000 a month.
All right. Well I know. Common sense. What about if the worker them will get 15,000 and no gratuity? What about them now? Talk about them now.
Yeah,
let me finish. You jump and say yes, then getting 15,000, but them will get gratuity, right? What about who not get the gratuity and not get the 15,000? Talk about them now.
Sydney, most of them are, I would say 99% of them, if they not get tips or gratuity, we don't know no hotel workers not get something. And that has been as well. Yeah.
You have some people, some places you can't collect no tip neither.
Let me finish.
But stick up in there now. Stick up in there now, gentle people. If you notice, right? If you look by the people and what come to the JLP conference and look at the buses and see how much all of these people is complaining and arguing about them $5,000. You know, see the amount of people, the majority of the people, them 80% of the people who left them place come at JLP conference are poor people, them they don't know nothing.
Yeah, but remember, yes, most of Jamaica.
The state of the country, common sense. The state of the country we are talking about.
Sadiq,
and this government have no clue in fixing this.
Sadiq, it has been like that for the longest while, and what I can tell you is
you can't fix it.
Sadiq, no. How me know? And let me tell you something. I do analysis and you
I don't want to hear nothing for your common sense, because you're not admit that the country is in disrepair.
But that's how they get it, and they'll make it better.
That's how they get it. Who get it?
What you mean say that's how they get it?
If they didn't get it, why them have fix so much police station?
No, come on,
Think
sir.
what
Come on,
everything
sir.
run
What you
down,
talk about, man? Tap your
Why them?
foolishness
Why are the teachers them? The
Hold
teachers
on,
them just
hold on.
get paid and
Common
the
sense.
How
police.
you
Common
talk?
sense.
Where you
Yeah.
come tell that?
Common sense.
Why are the hospital them run down? This is the question.
Common
I ask.
sense.
Every 9
Hold
year,
on.
8 year, them in
Hold
and
on,
run
hold
down.
on, common sense.
Well, why hospital
Common
run? I
sense.
8 year now
Common
in this
sense.
year.
Hold on,
You know that they are still a blame PNP for the
No,
9 years
everything. No,
incompetence.
everything over the last 30, 40 years deteriorate.
Nothing
Oh,
no go so, man.
yeah.
And you know
Common
how me,
sense.
you know how me know? Me make one quick one. You know how I know?
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
I compare Jamaica in the 60s, and even when we handed over 72, Jamaica was ahead of all the Caribbean islands. And by the time PNP get it started, we are next to Haiti. That much.
Right, just take this boy off a platform
Check
before we
out this
start.
man up a program, man.
Take this
Check
boy off
out
a program
this
start
man
cuss
up
bad
with
word.
be a lie.
Yeah, take this
What next
batty
to
boy
you?
from off
When
a
they say
program before
it,
we start cuss
Come on,
bad word.
program, man.
you can go research it.
And go,
I
man.
can
Research
give you
what?
some numbers.
So when
You
you
understand?
so well, me ask you a question now, come and say. So when you
Aye.
want to tell me say no, the 8 year what PAP going there, I mash it up.
It start mashed down from the 70s, come right down, it never
Me
recoup.
ask you, if the 8 year
It
because
was a
PAP win
total
72.
disaster.
Yeah, me no man. Answer the list what me say good. Me say PAP win 72, which is Michael Manley.
No?
And Michael Manley win
Him
72.
fuck it, him
Right?
fuck it.
Listen me now. So what listen what me say?
But this
Me
is
say,
this Michael Man. Take this boy
What
off
making
a
a listen
program,
to me,
man. Boy, this Michael Manley, you know.
yeah.
Take this
So
boy
you want
off
to me
a
say at
program,
the
you know.
8 year what Michael in there?
Who educate
Mash
him?
it,
Him
mash it up.
screwed,
Who educate
him
this batty
screwed, and
boy?
then when he handed it over to
Eh?
Patterson, him double down on the mess.
So
But
well,
you see that you're
and
really
you're not talking
stupid, you
about
know.
Siaga 8 years.
You're really stupid, man.
No, listen, you know
Eh?
what?
You're not talking about Siaga 8 years. Man, come on for a program and go preach to you look up
Me
out and
me
spread
you
millions them way up
ignorant,
in
you
a
know you
JLP
kind of
party.
ignorant, so you can't learn nothing.
I know
Who
ignorant,
ignorant?
but you
You
can't
still
tell
talk
life on
about
the great man. The
no,
man no
you
more
Who
still
than
talk
ignorant
about
great
fool?
ignorant.
socialism.
Eh?
Hold on,
You
no.
call this
Even
Michael Manley.
no, even
You can't
remember,
tell life on the great man. The man no must get
even
ignorant.
no, remember, even
You can't
Manley
call this man.
did socialism. You know.
This Michael Manley boy. How are you, boy?
No, remember there was two Manley when Manley realized socialism failed in turn capitalist and put on
Socialism not fail.
and go bow down
Socialism
and
never
say
fail, my
and
youth.
go bow down the
Siaga
in
put
the
a
face.
wrench in it with the CIA. He never fail.
So why didn't Unite why did Mali when he win the second win back in '89 go
Because
bow down
Siaga
before?
done blow out and
Go
square set
go
a
bow
trend
down
already. He
Bumper,
before.
the
can't
man
go
no
back
bow to
again.
nobody, man. Bow to
Because
her.
common sense. Common
In go
sense.
bow.
What the man
Common
bow
sense.
with?
You know
Common
what?
sense.
He reject all in democratic socialist values.
Oh, if you go back to socialist values when times when no
Hold
but
on,
no
hold on,
support, no
hold on.
can't compete.
Hold on, hold on,
You know,
hold
say
on.
that you are idiot, man.
Come
No,
on,
No,
when
so
So
he
say
read
no.
like
when he
he's
win
smart, man, and they come
no
call people ignorant, man, and they come
no
this
Hold on, you
Michael,
know.
man. Boy.
Hold on there.
no
Common
when he
sense.
hold on
Common
when he
sense.
win
Common
89
sense. Hold on now. We ask
Hold
the
on,
question,
come on.
man.
when he
You
win
make a
89
thing. Hold on, no,
when
man.
he
You
win
make a
89
talk,
if
man.
it
Make we
was doing
talk
such
now.
a good job he should have
Common
go back to
sense.
the all socialist.
Common sense.
How
Listen
we
to
go
me.
do that?
Common sense.
How was that
Hold on,
supposed
my
to be done?
brother.
Him
Let me just
switch,
ask
him
him a
bow.
question now. Let me just ask him a
Hey,
question.
common sense,
Common
hey,
sense.
boy. Hey,
How the
boy,
man
like
to
you
run
run
back?
and left Jamaica. Hey,
Well,
you're not supposed to live at Jamaica, my youth.
common
Take
sense.
your flight
Him
and
not,
go out.
Yo,
him not live
common
at
Yeah.
sense.
Jamaica.
Let me ask you a
Him
question.
not live
Yes,
at Jamaica.
When Siaga win,
yes,
listen, when Siaga win, he run out every Cuban in Jamaica. Doctor, everybody come up to help. He run them out. So all the hell Michael could have go back to them when all of them gone back. Everything
No,
gone back.
no, Sydney. He should
So,
have gone back
so,
for him. If in that value, it's like you have a Rasta man that preach
Hey,
socialism and then
we
he
don't
turn
like
left.
it.
Let me say,
Your man don't
let me
like
say,
it.
let me say, we can adjust it with common sense. So, let me ask
Him
that
fit in
question.
my ideology.
Hold on.
I like your foolishness.
Michael Manley in
Yeah.
73 decided to go to a socialist party. I
Of
don't
course.
know if you understand what is socialism.
No, hold on. Hold on. I was one of them who are run behind him and I push the agenda
Man,
too.
lie,
you never
tell my
run back
youth.
on Michael Manley, man. Stop tell lie.
Lie,
And
Hold
where
on,
tell.
man. Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish what I'm saying. He came under heavy attack with Edward Siaga and the CIA.
No, I
a US president saying that Cubans are walking the street with big guns in Jamaica. Communism is taking over Jamaica. You have to understand America part of it.
Dina, one
America,
second.
well,
Dina,
let me finish
Dina,
what I'm saying.
were you around those? No, were you
America
around
made
those?
a blunder when the revolution took place in Cuba. Because Castro didn't run a communist revolution. The whole idea was get rid of ballista and this type of dictatorship business was going. But when he called to America for help, America didn't help. And Batista was placed there by America.
Exactly.
So him turned to Russia, who turned and helped him, say he went the communist way. America realized we can't have another black in the Caribbean, which is communist. And with Siaga telling them the lies that Jamaica going communist, America decided to send the CIA to infiltrate Jamaica.
No, Dina,
They
you're
work
wrong.
on the mind of the
Which
people.
wrong way? When my friend then come back from educating themselves in a Cuba, they call them brigadistas.
Dina, what you got wrong this? You see, let me explain something to you. United States do not need no country to tell them when it comes to their foreign policy because they were monitoring Jamaica. Because those were in the height of the Cold War. You have the East and the West. So you never need Siaga now nobody to tell United States what's going on. They already
He was the person who was carrying also, but him also cause America paid fee to invade Bishop to, you know. You must remember that time.
I am the one that blow down skirt and kill Marsh
But that
Bishop.
was a justified one too. Because
Yo, take the boy off our program, brother.
we had to
Brother, take him off our platform, brother.
we have to realize, just the Dina.
Come on, sense you go him and realize what? You
Dina.
agree for them kill Morris Bishop?
Dina, if it weren't for Eddie Siaga and the JLP, you would have the freedom where you have at Jamaica right now.
Man, that's suck your
What would have changed it? What would have changed it?
What? Would we end up like
What would
Cuba?
have changed it?
Would I end
No.
up like Cuba?
Nothing not got to. Manley has not even a drip of communism in him. Not
What are you
even a
talking
drip.
about? He did send him go to the mountaintop with Castro.
As a friend, your neighbor, your friend.
And you know how, Dina, he started nationalize a lot of the companies in Jamaica. So,
But you see, so you're not telling the truth because you say you was a social. What is socialism?
socialism?
Uh-huh.
Well, the socialism that Manley was going was centrally planned economy where the state controlled the productive enterprise. That is why I did nationalize.
No. The state was. Michael wasn't fighting. Michael was not fighting for state ownership. Michael was fighting for the distribution of wealth to the Jamaican people.
Hold on.
But that is bullshit.
Hold on, the Dina. Hold on, the Dina. Come on.
Everybody who create wealth, create and never want effort.
Common sense.
Redistribute wealth is nonsense.
Common sense.
Jamaica contribution.
Hold on, common sense. Pause for a minute. I'm going to ask
Oh,
you.
you redistribute wealth.
Common sense.
Remember, let me finish.
Hold on.
Let me finish. The redistribution of wealth actually
Just
found
hold
the
on.
PNP guy. You remember Ronnie Tweed said that?
Hold on,
Ronnie Tweed said the creative
common
distribution of
sense.
wealth
Common sense.
from the poor to the rich
Common sense.
happens on the
Common sense.
PNP. And we
Common
can
sense.
explain the Ronnie Tweed mean that you don't
I can
understand that.
hold on.
Can I say something, please?
Hold on.
No, fear comrade like Ronnie Tweed to say that.
Hold on, the common sense. I want to clarify something to you.
Yeah.
I want you to give me the definition of communism.
Communism is as simple as this, that, and I can tell you this. Under the communist regime, like what happened at Cuba,
No.
hold
on. No, I want you to
Look,
give me.
every communist is the same thing. The state owns everything.
state owns them.
State owned.
Technically, yes.
All right.
Under socialism is the distribution of wealth. The distribution of wealth to the people.
Yeah, but Dina, the state can't redistribute wealth. That in itself is BS.
May I, gentlemen? Because this gentleman here, common sense, is very good at misinformation and deception. First thing you have to correct you about, and I can tell you, there was never socialism in Jamaica. The thing that we were practicing was democratic socialism, which is different. Also, there is the Jamaica, Michael Manley never nationalized no industry. And listen, man, just allow me now. Allow me. When the companies pull out, the government response by nationalizing them,
I was around.
including the hotels. The people them leave and we nationalize them. Tell me one company that Michael Manley went into and just nationalized.
Never take over no company at all. But no,
Nationalized Royal Bank.
under democratic
No, he didn't do that.
there's nothing against the man having his capital. You know?
Hold on. He nationalized Joyce. He nationalized the flour mill at the time. He nationalized cement company. Yeah, all of those
Who had
companies.
owned them before?
Gentlemen,
They were all in private hands.
nonsense. Use a sense, man, is when flour mill pull out and the other company, the hotel people and pull out because of the there was a lot of things happening. There was a lot of things happening. Flour mills was what?
You know the year when flour mill was nationalized?
Yes,
And
man.
he took over even 51% in hospital. There's a hospital named Medical Associated, took 51% share of that. I can't tell you that much. Just a lot of companies.
Yeah, but what was so wrong in that? Even if him did it, I'm sure that's not the truth. It's not as simple as you take it, my brother. And when we are discussing, hold on, when we are dealing with history now, we must be honest to ourselves and to the people of Jamaica. Because the truth is there for us to see now. If you research it, you will see what is happening.
Buddy, I can't.
Please.
I live that period. Because I'm born at the early 50s. So
Let me tell you something.
I live
the 70s. I'm also a student of the University of Havana, so I went there during that time. So all the propaganda around spread on the top about.
you were too young. You look at it.
What?
Because this is why you didn't even know that Manley had nationalized the Joyce. He nationalized flour mill. He nationalized cement company.
No. Why did he take over the jail?
Why?
Yeah.
Can you say it has to be state one? The simple as that?
No, nothing like that. The company in Britain pull out. My brother,
let me tell you something common sense. 1973, when Michael announced dismantling half scholarship in common entrance and everybody got a free chance into high school. Because at that time, black people started to go JST and all these big schools. A large percentage of these guys, white guys who own JS and all these big industries, pull their children from school and send them to school in Miami. Black people, no, man, give me a chance to talk. Go to their children. By 1970, Sidney Michael got all out with free education from kindergarten to university. It make matters worse.
Communism. Dino, you know that was propaganda.
Propaganda. What year me go UWI? What year me go there?
Let me finish. There was never free education in Jamaica. Let me tell you what Manley did. Just listen to me carefully. Give me a second. When Manley took over in 72, right? Only about 6 to 7% of Jamaican kids who were qualified to go to high school were going to high school. In Barlow, some of the free education, right? And he did not have the capacity at this place to put the pit in them. So now, the free education thing start on a normal Manley and it run through even Buster time and come up. You can go research the history on that. It started on a normal Manley and so forth. So when it's free education...
That's total line. Normal Manley did that. Normal Manley believed in free education when he did that Institute for Education. Created common entrance.
Common entrance is what Norman Manley did, not free education.
Norman Manley created common entrance so that poor people couldn't get a chance to enter high school. Buster Manley came back and changed the whole system and they started giving the people half scholarship. You pay half.
Nonsense. Go read the doctrine. You don't want to read it.
Let me
tell you how that one ago. Norman Manley started the scholarship program under education minister named Lloyd, Dr. Lloyd. He was minister.
Ivan Lloyd, right.
And that's when they institute the common entrance. What they did though is that they had about 1,800 places. But what Lloyd do, him screw the poor people in, because what he did was give 70% of the places to the kids who were going to the prep school, which were the privilege, and then give 30%.
You're rewriting history, my brother.
No, go read it. And then he gave 30%.
You're rewriting history.
And
And
then
listen,
listen to me.
woman.
Let me finish.
Yeah,
Then
you're right, sister. Now listen me. I have to
let me
call out
finish.
the lies
Then
for
hold
what
on.
it
Then
is,
he,
you know.
then what
Listen me
he
now.
did. No, let me finish.
You
No, let me
can't,
finish.
you can't, you
No,
can't, you can't have a political
what I'm saying.
objective and your political allegiance, but you mustn't
No,
lie.
Glendon, if you're not really, me study the history, I know it, man. Just listen to me. So
But there's
when,
no,
No,
history, there's
no,
no
man, I
written
can't
history
listen to
talking about.
you
There's
can't
nothing
listen
in
to
history
them
about
type of
that.
stuff now, you say,
no,
man.
listen, so when may I tell her,
Tell me where I can find that history what you're talking about. Because
when
me know
Edwin,
nothing in history like that.
when Edwin Allen came in, right, up in the 60s, the JLP formed that government,
Yeah,
right, 62 come up, that 10-year period. Edwin
yeah.
Allen reversed that policy, they call it 70-30 policy, and gave 70% of the places to primary school and 30% to the prep school because it's a less kids are going to prep school. All right. Manley came in, used that same program. When Manley ball out 72 free education, right? Manley didn't have no high school ready for the other 97%, well, 94% of the kids them. So what he did now is still say free education and him start create some shift system, right?
So hold
So
on. What
Manley,
about the hold on, just stop a minute.
Hold on, common sense. If you listen to yourself, you realize you're talking foolishness. Because
no,
when
I'm
Michael
no,
Manley
no.
came to power, hold on.
Dino,
All
let me
they
laugh.
did, all he did when he
Dino,
announced free education was the same amount that the school places were available. These people
Free.
were part of the
yes.
conventions, did not have to pay
Yeah, but
anything. It's the same amount of space
that's
was
what I'm
available
trying to say
from the
to you.
JLP.
When he used
No,
the
but
word
common
free,
sense. You must
no, the point
remember
I'm
the junior secondary schools that were
no,
built under the
I know.
World Bank program and the
Right.
JLP.
You
So
So we
know,
those
never
places were there.
went to junior
Dino,
secondary schools.
Dino, what
I
I'm
don't
trying to
have
say.
all of those, man.
90% of those schools open in the 70s.
No, what may I say no?
Yes.
Hold on, what may I say though? What he should have done though, before him ball out him get free education, right? Especially for high school pit. Every picnic should ever get a high school picnic. Because when Manley came to power, we
No.
have about 138,000 kids who were qualified for high school. But they couldn't go because they
Because
had
there is enough space.
they not the space. So you can't say the thing is
But
free.
yeah, but
Because they only have
the
free people
space
live.
rapidly developed from the 70s and the
Yeah, but
Michael Manley to the 80s.
it couldn't be 135,000 because guess what, Gwan? We still not reach 50,000 picnic tech at the no
No,
today.
no,
They
you
have
know, no. What you miss the point. What I'm trying to say to you,
yeah.
you is that 130,000 kids were qualified because they reached age 10 to go to high school. No, because
No,
they
it
didn't have
couldn't be too
any.
much.
Let me
It
finish.
couldn't be too much.
Because
Because today
listen,
deal
up,
without too much.
listen, up, because they didn't have the
No.
place now to put them in a high school. Now, what think they do now? At the time when man was in
They say they
power, it
got
was
all this
about
school. More from grade
10,000 kids. Yes, they get shortchanged. So those kids, they
No,
were
they didn't get
No, but
shortchanged,
they were
man.
still,
You see, when
they
what
were
is
it,
still, man, they most of my camera bringing that thing where you were still allowed to take technical exam and grade and achievement. So then take technical in grade 7, technical in grade 8, and
A
grade and
second
achievement
chance.
9. Third, 3
yeah,
now
chance,
you go to the
then get grade 7.
Midfield and the
Then get,
stats and the technical high school.
Them have a chance at grade 7 to take technical, where you can go at any technical school. Veer
Technical
technical, permanent
entrance, they
technical,
call it.
technical, technical.
yeah,
And
but
then
one,
grade, if you don't pass grade 7, you still have grade 8. And if you don't pass grade 8, you have grade 9 achievement.
you Richard.
Exactly.
You Richard. All I'm trying to say to you. When him ball out some of free education, he should never
Why
say it.
why did not congratulate him on that?
No,
Right?
why shouldn't
Why
do
do
that?
you
No,
let
what I'm
cross
trying
the
to say.
floor? I'm going to shake you, man.
No, what I'm saying is that when
You're
him
not
he
after
was
nothing, man.
no, he was presiding over fear system because I'm telling you, 90% of the people could not get a high school place because they didn't have high school. They
If you
can't
know
That
you're
say
is
not
free
pass
not
the
entrance.
common
true.
entrance, if you're not pass, you couldn't get the space.
No, the common entrance, we have to understand, was only an exam set up to select people. Because what they would do, like all of some of the country schools, they set up 40 kids, right? They
But
already know that at high school.
you know why the College of Art, Science and Technology was created under the PNP too?
We not reach us, so we could do the high school.
No,
All right.
man, but man.
At the same period, you know. Because
Dino,
what was happening? Those
Dino,
who couldn't pass the common entrance was given a second chance to the technical
Dino,
school exams where they
Dino,
could go to a technical school and then fit into the backside industry.
Yeah,
Dino,
exactly. That's what
This,
said, man.
you
this
still not
man is a revisionist. I can't talk to revisionist.
no, Dino. A lot of the kids who had passed to go to common entrance, they did not get the place because they didn't have the places. For instance, I could tell her like in my only kid who passed who get common entrance places right up until all I can't say with 1% to 2,000 were kids who were privileged.
No, go so. No, go so. Hey, listen,
No,
That's not
but
right.
was I a privileged child?
no. Remember saying
You
that.
I was a privileged child.
We don't
privilege,
remember.
no, when we say privilege, no, privilege to get a place. It was a
No.
privilege.
No,
No.
then everybody will pass some privilege
Common
to
sense.
place.
Common sense. Up to recently, since in the late 90s, they start make equal amount of space with technical, for prep and primary. One time primary always have the advantage in a permanent over prep.
Exactly.
More space were there for primary school children than prep school.
Yes,
It's
because
no,
that
we don't,
was
we don't,
that,
it's
that
no, we
policy
don't,
was
we don't want
Richard, don't tell common sense. Well, common sense, I say what's bullshit. Because you see, the prep schools, always, most of these were church schools. And them have a high school attached to
So they
them.
get space
So the
already.
kind of system from them prep schools straight to the high school, you never need common entrance.
you know, I'm saying one
Exactly.
thing, guys, may I say one simple thing, and this is one I understand. All I'm trying to say, and this is my belief, right? Like,
You believe. That's what I
this is what I
say.
mean.
Say how you believe.
Listen,
When I talk state it as fact.
listen, everybody, you see, in United States, once them reach high school age, them get a high school education. Period.
Which part? Which United States?
United States
Which United States?
is one United States. Listen, them transition.
Where you get that from, my brother?
Listen, them transition from middle school to high school, whether they can
Yes.
read this or no. That's it.
You tell me something.
How many schools in the United States are state-owned schools?
Exactly. That's where I was going.
A lot of them. What I meant?
Not much.
What I meant?
Most of them are Catholic and private institutions.
No, that's
There
not
are
true.
few, there are few government-owned schools in the United States. Few.
No, you
Little
don't know
bit.
what you're talking. No, that's where me live and me know.
How
No,
me
man.
live?
No,
Which one me live?
you
Where me live?
talk foolishness. What
Let me
the
tell you
public
something. Me school all, me have 3 pitney and me school all of them in the United States. Three
Which
of them
school?
there.
You're not going to school and go?
My kids went to school in Long Island. And then my daughter in Long Island. Well, my first daughter and my last son went to Long Island University.
My son and daughter go to public school in the US and straight up to university. So you can't tell me not about what school in the US.
My first grandparents at Florida in our second year of law school right now. That's my wife and children. Everybody live in the United States. Me have business in Jamaica, so I come to Jamaica sometime, and then in another week, a couple of days, we come back to the United States.
Most school in America, most high school in America are something state owned. Most high school in America are state owned. You have very few Catholic owned school compared to high school. I'm a product of the United States high school system. Went to Harry S. Truman High School in the Bronx.
Yeah, but those are public schools. So you have public school and you have private
They have
institutions.
most schools in America, most high schools in America are publics, are the government.
I would go and say that neither, but until
I not support that neither, you know, brother. Cause me a Bronx, me grow up in them. Me not ask me grow up on Arno Avenue.
All right, so hold on. So you have all right, let's do a high school in, I'm going to name out some high school in a Bronx, right? I'm going to name out some private school in a Bronx, right? You have Evander's Child on Bunny
Yeah.
Road, right? You
When
have
you find the private school, I mean, at the Bronx,
eh?
you're not going to find the private school. So when I deal with data, my brother, we have to research now because
But I'm saying, I'm going to name out 5 schools.
But the Bronx is not the Bronx is not the one I see it alone. Bronx is
I'm not
the Bronx is
I'm
peanut.
saying, well, I know, and we're just going to use that little area there, right?
no,
We're just-
I would do this. You don't have to go down that road, my brother, because we understand where you want to go, you know. But let me tell you something too.
yeah, but most schools in the United States are public schools. Government.
Yeah, but that's not even the point I want to raise, you know, because the fact is that, you know, the public school are not funded as well as the private schools.
No.
privileged school.
No. public school we're going to always lack of fund compared to a private school. Because the private
That's
school,
where I want to go, you know?
private school,
Yeah.
yeah, the private school them I get donation from them architects, and
Yes,
them I get
man, and the alma
donation,
mater and thing.
right?
Yeah,
And them I
man.
get donate, and them I get school fee,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
So
that's
them
where
gonna always,
that's the important point.
right.
Yeah.
So if you're
Yeah.
talking about funding, then the private school is always better funding than the public school. Hands off.
Correct.
We're not,
Yeah,
right?
correct.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Right.
That's where
But the
yeah.
question one should have asked him,
Hey.
and that's why I'm saying I listen to him and I say, right? And him set up himself, right? And even the engineer, you know, I was going to get back to him, but because of the confusion, you know, that's why I'm telling you, when you're not talking, you know, on the next just talk because I want to score points or what, you know. The engineer said, let's go back. So you ready to come off?
Yeah, me I wait for you
So
to land. Yes, me I wait for you to land. Well, everybody land and then me I'll log off.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
oh, okay. All right then. All right.
Yeah, me I
Because
wait
I
for
was
you
I
to
was
land
gonna
and
make a point. Then the point when I want to make is may I make it quick.
yeah.
All right, may I make it quick. All right, the engineer said that we have twice the amount of motor cars in Jamaica than we had 2015, right? When the last time the People's National Party was in power, right? Now the question that I wanted to ask him, say if you have twice the amount of cars in Jamaica, then that means that the government is getting twice the amount of tax from the gas that they
Revenue,
have
tax
towards
revenue.
fixing road.
Mhm.
Right? The $15 that they get off of each liter, that means that they're collecting twice that amount, right? So the question that I want to ask him, why is it that the road is in the most deplorable condition it has ever been in the history of Jamaica? That was the question I want to ask him. But everybody jump up and talk one bag of foolishness. Those were the pointers that were
But
put out there, right?
Cosmo,
Because
I answer. Man, Simon, the largest fleet of vehicle ever imported is going to 2015 when 190,000 people came in the island. What the statistics they use say more than twice the amount of cars. No, well, let me finish. The statistics he's quoting from is the amount of cars that's been licensed and licensed to the tax office. That's where I get the quote from now. 2015, me never own 5 vehicles. Me own 5 vehicles now.
Hold on, Dino.
Okay.
Hold on, Dino. Hold on. You see that logic where you bring is not what we are want something. My question is simply this: if you have twice the amount of motor cars that you have in Jamaica than in Jamaica now, that simply means that we are collecting twice the amount of money off of the gas tax towards fixing road. So my question is, why is it that the road is in the most deplorable condition it has ever been in the history of Jamaica? That's what I wanted to ask him, but everybody was there making noise.
Okay.
And I land there.
Which leads me to
Evening, everyone.
yeah, which lead me to a point. I should have first have said compliments of the season. I wish all the best us for this new year. Moderator, I would love for us so because I kind of stopped coming on to this program for one reason. We don't need to be abusive to each other, even though we might not agree with their opinion. And I think we need to conduct this program in a better decorum and to moderate, to give a person say 2 minutes to talk, you stop, you ask somebody else, and it going on harder. Instead of everybody try to talk over each other and going on and on and on. The discussion is not, you know, we not get to deal with things properly when we go that way. So, nice program today. Although there was a lot of talk over, but I'm looking forward to more things as we progress in this new year. All the best.
Thanks. Do you know you want to say something before me close out?
Yeah, it's alright. You can close off and because we get back on later.
Yeah, to you all. Mr. Cool,
Yeah, man.
Sydney.
Yeah, man. All me have to say, you know, Jamaican people no look out on no eyes and see what go on. Seeing which way the people them say, the JLP government and minister then say we listen to Cliff Hughes program and that's so we feel listen. And Cliff Hughes say more than over say we go and finish the year in a worse position than how we start. and a decline a go on now, no growth. A cliff you say, and the government say them if you listen to. Then if him and them spokesman and until we play and celebrating is decline and we go and finish the year worse than how we start. So why I lick out this government, brother? Because if we not do it now, then come back in there, We not see. Because them tell you say boy they not go and nothing. Say if you want people want to put them back in, for them fault. Yes, miss.
And I want to say to you guys, thank you and a happy new year to each and every one of you. Be safe.
Yeah.
Kind of tired. To the
All the best. Same to you.
So, we'll go so.
Right, bless
Yeah.
up.